Hey there folks, Bill here, and today we'll be making this behemoth of a machine, a MFSU automated thingamajig. Now I'll start off by saying sorry for the long delay in making one of these. Been a little bit busy for the last 4 months, but hopefully it's all smooth sailing from here now. But enough of that, let's get on to what we'll be making here today. So as you can see, it does actually make something. I'll bet it's a little bit slow, mainly due to how much bloody iron that you need. But an easy workaround of that would obviously be sticking another furnace on top of this, putting another retriever next to it. You know, pretty much just doubling or halving the time it takes to get one bar going. But other than that, works pretty well. It will be a little bit harder if you obviously don't have EE going, since you'd have to get all the resources yourself. But let's get started and stop wasting time. Okay then, so let's see what we have got here so far. As you can see, I've done just the layout of it roughly. Pretty much just placed automatic crafting tables in all the spots that I'll need them, just maybe make a little bit of a map for myself. But let's go through what materials we'll probably need. So we're going to need one compressor, doesn't really matter what sort, but you're going to need this for the reinforced plates. We've got our extractor for the sticky resin, and then we're going to need probably, how many is it? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to need, sorry, how much is that? Yep, 4 furnaces. We're going to have our extractor, 2 compressors, and then 1 macerator. And from that we'll also need a screwdriver, retrievers or filters, either of them will work, and 15 automatic crafting tables, and some wireless receivers to make it a little bit easier for powering all these, pneumatic tubes, I'm going to say some cover plates. Let's see, what else will we need? Also going to need a steady power supply. This here is quite excessive, you don't need anything like this. Just going to need something to power 8 machines pretty much, indefinitely hopefully. And that is about it for materials. Now let's get into what crafting items we'll need. So as you can see here, got condensers set up with energy collectors to generate all of the resources that we'll be using. And let's just go through it. Now we're going to need coal, quite a fair bit of coal. Going to need tin dust, not bars. So as you can see, I'm making dust since we need to combine it, and if you throw bars in, it's just going to add another layer of machines we'll need. Too much of a hassle there. So going from the right to the left goes coal, tin dust, then copper dust, then iron ingots, sticky resin, redstone, gold ingots, diamonds. So this is obviously where without EE you're going to have a fair bit of trouble, since you're going to need quite a few of those. Lapis lazuli, or however you say it. And then finally glowstone. Not bricks, just the dust by itself. So then, there's all of our items. As you can see, I'm using retrievers. I prefer retrievers, but filters will work just fine. And what you want is the yellow side. That's the input on retrievers, facing wherever you get the arms from, so obviously towards the chest. And then pneumatic tubes pointing out the back of it. As you can see the little hole there, that's where you're going to have the tube leading out of. But let's start this up then. So we'll work right to left, starting here at the coal. So, coal, retriever, pneumatic tubes. And that's an excellent start. Got to turn that back on. And there we go, you didn't see nothing. Now when it comes to all the machines, input is always on the top, like so. That'll lead to the top slot, then output is to the right, I believe. I don't know if you put it anywhere else, I'm pretty sure it has to be on the right, so you pretty much just follow the picture. So here's your input, there's your power supply, output. It's on the right of it, so pretty easy way to follow it. Ah yes, and if you are using a power supply like that one set up over there, these machines take low, I'm pretty sure, as a standard, or it might be medium, but just to play it safe, you can always just whack in upgrader, transformer upgrader. So let's see, we'll go, coal goes in, we'll get coal dust here, and then it'll go straight to our crafting table. And from here we'll need to whack a retriever on. With crafting tables, it's out the top, so you have 4 faces on the side, then 1 on the bottom. Those are all input, the output is just the top. So now you can just shift right click there to place it, and this here will be making turning our coal dust into the coal ball things, whatever you like to say. Now just shift clicking again, leading out, dropping down, and putting it into the input again, like so. Now this will be turning it into fibres, I believe. Output again, drop into the top, and this will be turning into the carbon plates. And this will be our output for the carbon plates. So we'll just leave that there for now, and let's move on to the next one of tin dust. So let's see, what we'll be needing here is a mixture of tin dust and whatnot to make advanced alloys. So we're talking copper, tin. So we got copper coming out, going into crafting table, tin coming out, and we'll whack this straight bam into here. So this he'll be making bronze dust. And now we need to turn our tin back into bars, which will be used later on. So we'll just whack this into the top of our induction furnace. Now let's just lead to the output from here, and we'll just leave it there for now. Now we'll need to do the same with the, now that we'll have our copper dust and whatnot, we'll have our bronze dust coming out here. Whoopsie daisies. Need a retriever there, or a filter. Output will be on the top. We'll just whack this straight in here. So now this here will be making our advanced alloys. So this will be making bronze bars. We'll lead it out. So we'll go bronze, tin, and then we'll leave it there for a quick second and go on to the next part. So obviously what needs next is just refined iron, but we'll get to that later. Now the next item we'll be making here will be, let's see, copper. We need a maker. With the copper we need to use this to turn it into copper wires. So we'll be smelting the copper dust into copper bars, and here's the output of our copper bars. Now we'll just leave that for a second, keep on moving down the line. Iron ingots, we need to turn these into refined iron, so this will be going into another furnace. Output like so, and we'll just wrap this forward here. Now we're getting a bit of a distance here because we're going to connect this up to here for our advanced alloy. Whack a retriever or filter on top, loop it out, and be going into our compressor. So here we're going to have the advanced alloys coming out. Filter again to, transposer to take the items out and whack it in here. All nice and easy. So what we're looking at here is we'll have if we just go into our MFSU, what we'll be making here right now we're making the advanced machine block. So here we've just finished making our advanced alloy. We've got our carbon plates over there. So all we need is our machine blocks next. So we'll just run this down along here, connect it up like so. Here we'll have our iron ingots, or refined ingots, straight bang into here, and now we'll have our machine blocks. Now just shift and right clicking while doing that so you're not opening the interface, and we'll just run this down like so now. And that's one part of the machine done. We now got advanced machine blocks. So that's 1/3 done, and it only gets funner from here. So let's just move on to our next, which is sticky resin. So we're turning our sticky resin into rubber by putting it through our extractor. Straight bang into here. And now we need to connect our, we now have our rubber. Now we also need to connect up our copper, which are turned into bars, and whack it over here. Now obviously here we have our cells, a little junction, going to cause a bit of an issue. Going to then have iron go and whatnot. This is where plates come in useful. You can place it like so to stop that from happening. Like so. Make a little bridge. And here's, now we have our rubber and copper going. And so this here will be making our plates. Output again. And whack it down. Like so. Okie dokie then. Now let's whack our retriever down. As you can see, we've got it connecting up again. Once again, plates coming quite useful. Like so. And I just lost the plates. Interesting. Assault brick cover, sorry. They're not plates, they're covers. Nice and easy. And there we go. So let's see. We have our advanced machines. Oops. And our wires. What's next? So let's see, after this we're then going to have, we've got redstone coming out here. We might leave that for a bit, and let's do our gold next. So for the gold we need to turn this into wires to make the need to turn this into gold so we can make our insulated gold cables for our MFE. So we have the gold bars coming into this table here, which will turn it into wires, which will then wrap down and connect up to here, which will be turning it into insulated cables. So let's just place down this cover again, shift clicking while doing it, and we'll run this out. Now as you can see, you're going to have a cable coming out here, so we'll just make a little bridge preemptively. And now we're going to have our gold cables coming out. So let's go place this down. As you can see, we've got the issue on again. Place that like so. So this here will be for our MFE. We've got our gold cables. What else do we need? Let's see, need to get our diamonds coming out with redstone. So we've got our diamond, let's connect it up to our redstone. So let's see, diamond, whack it up like this will get ourselves our redstone going. Put our redstone through here. Connect it up to this, place our covers down again. Like so. And this will be giving us our power crystals or whatnot. There we go, nice and easy. So let's see, we have our diamond, we have our cables, gold cables. Now all we need is our machine block, and our machine block just happens to be right here. So we'll just run this straight around like so, connect it up, and here's our MFE all made for us. So now we've got MFE and advanced machine blocks. So all we need from here is Labratron crystals and advanced circuits. So let's start making these circuits, I would say. Now let's see, where is our copper? Let's see. So here we got our copper cables, got our sticky resin, copper bars coming in, making our wires, and then they're shot off to connect up to here. So now all we need is our redstone. Once again, placing these down. Redstone, our copper cables, and now our iron. And we'll just connect this up to here. And now here is our circuits. Just place another one of these down for the pipe we're about to place. And now we've got our circuits. And so from here, let's see, what do we need for our circuits? Circuit, glowstone, redstone, and lapis. Well, let's actually start running up our lapis now, I'd say. So here we go, we've got our lapis, run this out like so. We'll connect it up to here, this will be our diamonds. Is that right, I believe? Ooh, hang on. Ah, yep, that's right. Yep. So we're gonna have our energy crystals coming up, connect our lapis up, and here we'll have the Labratron crystals. And then we just need to connect our circuits up to here as well. So once again, doing another little bridge. And let's just place this down. Good work for me, thank you. This here was our circuits. And there's our circuits. Now let's see, what else do we need? Let's go and make, let's see, what else was it? It was glowstone, redstone, and lapis. So let's run out our lapis. Oops. Sorry folks, just gonna quickly double check something here. Let's see, lapis, redstone, circuits. Ah, yep, nice and easy then. So let's see, run this up, bring it out like so. So here's our redstone connected up. Now let's bring our circuit in. Like so. Whoopsie daisies. Let's just fix that hole. This is quite a pain in the ass of a machine to make, quite a few moving parts, but oh well, we'll get there. Let's just now run this down, connecting up the lapis. Here, this will be here for the glowstone. This machine does take up a fair bit of space, so keep that in mind. You could make it more compact, but it's just going to look pretty messy once you're done. Okie dokie then. So that's that now done. So this will be making our advanced circuits. Now we need to mix energy crystal, electronic circuits, and whatnot, which is done right here. So this here is our Labotron crystals, I believe. Here is our, let's see, gold. You then have our advanced circuit over here. And this little widgimajig, which I'll quickly double check. Yep, so that's Labotron crystal, is it? And our advanced circuit. So if I believe that's pretty much everything done. MFE. Yep. Okie dokie then. Let's start running all these out to here then. Here is our machine block. This here is our, what is this? Advanced circuit. Yep. Sorry, having a bit of a mind blank at the moment. Did a bit of a test run before it, but completely forgotten what I'm building here. And this here is our Labotron crystals. So this will connect out to the far side. Like so, just a little bit further. 2 more blocks. Yeah, that'll be sweet. Run this out. Now we just need our MFE. So run this out to about just above this pipe. And one more. Run along. And then we'll drop it. And this here will be our MFSU. And let's just run this out till about here and connect it up to a chest. And voila, there's the entire machine's layout all done. It is a little bit intricate, I'd say. Once you've made it, I don't know. Well, after you make it, you would be thinking, oh yeah, that all makes sense now. It's easy as all appears, but oh well. Took me bloody ages to figure it out, that's for sure, but all good here. And now all we need to do is put in our recipes, flip all these around. So here, just using a screwdriver and right clicking it, like so. Yellow side is the input, and whoops, and I need 2 more. Sorry. One more. There we go. Alrighty then. Let's start setting up. Let's start turning all the machines on. So all these need a pulse, which you can see I've set up here with a timer and a transmitter. And so what we need to do is go around and place these on every single machine. I mean every single retriever. And there we got it, first MFSU. Well, that's it, folks. That is the entire setup. Obviously you can see it is quite slow. You have to wait for each machine to fill up before we send it to the next. One way to deal with that would be adding another iron smelter in. That will double the speed for this, and also just to fill in all these blank little gaps. It's not trying to fill 9 stacks of, say, machine blocks. They'll only try and fill 1, send the rest where it's more needed, which would be the easiest way to deal with that. Well, here you go, the fellow who requested it. Hope you enjoyed it. To the fellow that requested it, hope you find this useful. Everyone else, hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to send in any other requests for anything that you want. I'm open to pretty much anything. As long as it's something that is craftable, I'll try and make a automated machine for it. Other than that, hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.